Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. There we go. Okay. All right. Hey, beautiful rising, LJ. What's going on? I had to get the sound together. I don't know what the heck is going on. See y'all earlier. Listen, I went to when I was doing my reading, a couple of hours ago. That loud music came on, and so I said, Spirit, what was that about? Because it was just like they played that music for hours, you all, for hours. And I was like, what was that about, Spirit? And Spirit says, somebody is trying to block you from speaking the truth. Somebody is trying to block you from saying something. They might be trying to overtalk you. You could have had an argument with someone or back and forth, or either you just have information and they're trying to block you from saying that. But you know what I did, Divine Collective? We take everything in stride. You know what I'm saying? Everything just cool and peace, right? Went, got something to eat, went and took a much needed nap for a power up. And patience in the process is what I heard. This is the message. Patience in the process. See that? The Hierophant is right there on the bottom of the deck. That is the God card, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Just sending a quick message to you all. Rich rising to everybody. I hope you had a beautiful, beautiful night. And I just want to get on and share, whatever I had to drop earlier that they were trying to block. You know what I mean? Like you all might, be very knowledgeable. You're getting divine, intuitive tap ins, downloads. Okay? Spirit is also saying there's a message that something is coming to you, something is about to be made fair or right. The scales are about to be balanced in some type of matter, especially dealing with finances or material items. Okay? What's up, Panda? What's up, LP? What's going on, everybody? Rich rising to you all. Rich rising, okay? Maybe you're about to get a payout with the Seven of Pentacles from something you've been working on. This could be also related to a company or organization about to pay out some type of news, some type of blessing, okay, coming to you, some type of grant, reward, all right, promotion, somebody paying you back, some type of lottery win, inheritance maybe. This is the message with Ace of Wands. This is the message, okay? And I think this is going to shock you. It's going to shock a lot of people, actually, okay? We have the Tower. This is Scorpio. This is Scorpio, okay? This is a change in the wind. If you've been, see that, speaking, this is action. This is communication. This is major communication. This is changing communication. This is excitement, okay? These are surprises as well. These are unexpected events as well when it pertains to money and finances, prosperity, wealth, even your health. There's good news. If you've been worried, okay? I'm just here to drop a little dime on you. If you've been thinking, if you've been in your head, if there's been situations that you've been praying about, okay? Situations that you've been up at night about, or just putting in a good supplication to the Lord, or moving on faith because you really don't know, trying to balance this with that, or trying to get a business off the ground, trying to increase your value overall, Eight of Swords. You definitely been thinking about some things, and the Most High knows every single thought that you have had on your mind. Okay? Every single thought. So I'm just here to drop some information on you. Like I said, they want to block that. Overshadow, over talk it. but it won't be. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. This is Sagittarius energy. Secrets is also High Priestess energy. That's Taurus, Pisces, Cancer energy. Libra is even on the table. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is on the table. As you can see, there's some type of ascension from a situation that you're tied to karmically. Karmically. Some type of gift coming to you. You see that? Some type of ascension coming to you. Okay? I'm also looking at this is star energy. That's Aquarius coming through. That's healing energy, healing of your finances. Okay? Spirit, tell us more about this situation. Patience in the process. Something you've been waiting on. This is steady growth, steady work, effort. Could you all take a minute and do me a favor to hit that thumbs up button for me? Which rising to you all? Oh, wait. Let's see what's going on here. Which rising to you all? Ace of Cups energy. Queen of Cups. And I said Ace of Cups, man. You have big love out there, Divine Collective. Okay? Big love. Water signs coming out. Okay, we have air right there with the Eight of Swords. Something is about to change, Divine Collective. With that Four of Pentacles, you know, you've been making things work. I can see a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of creative ideas as well. You've been sitting on something that somebody is going to love. Okay? Something is also going to change your life financially. I can see this in a beautiful way. Okay? You've been holding on. It's going to change your life. You see this? You go from the 4 to the 9. 9 of Pentacles right there. That's a secret that you're not aware of. Intuitive has said, that's right. That's right. The winds of change are here. I told you have some Queen of Wands energy right there. Ace of Wands, action. This is the leader. This is the creator. This is the fearless one. Okay? This is the one who's going to get it done. This is the one who doesn't need approval. Who doesn't need co-signing. Okay? Here you go. King of Wands. Divine Guides coming through as well. Both of you are right behind each other. It's going to be a tower moment. It's going to be major change with this death. This is Scorpio. This is more transformation. More transformation. Something is completely changing. Completely. Maybe if you were one thing before, you're about to be something else. And this is happening fast. You see this? This is swift. This is swift. And you're going to love it. Both of you are going to love it. You know what I mean? The whole Divine Collective. All the Divine Goddesses will toast. The Divine Gods will toast. You know? And vice versa. Divine Goddesses with Divine Gods. They will toast. They will toast. The Wheel of Fortune is also revealing the people. Any person or people who was false to you. That wore two faces. That wore a mask. That are wearing a mask. That are trying to block you from speaking here with the secrets. Like, shh, putting you in your head right here. Not wanting you to get to this place or this phase. You might not know how it's coming, but it's coming. And it's long overdue. There's been a lot. See that Nine of Wands? There's been a lot. Okay? A lot of people work together. And I can also see someone you were dealing with, an ex-partner, because here you have a divine partnership here. Okay? And this is just energy. You know what I mean? This could be male or females, but these are the divine goddesses and gods right here. And right here are the karmic partners. These are two people who took you through it, you know, whether it was a female or a male, but whoever they found themselves with at this time are false people, and they're taking them through it just if not worse than what they did you. Your ascension is right behind you. You ascended from this. But they found themselves in quite a situation trying to make a new connection here. You're up here. You're moving fast. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords right there. Okay? See that? People want to work with you. This is collaboration. This is money coming in. This is offers. All right? This is also showing that you have worked very hard. This is also showing that people work together to do this. This Nine of Wands. You hear that ambulance outside? People work to do this to you. And that's another truth right there with that King of Swords. Okay? There's some unaliving energy here. I know you always say, man, you think, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You see how loud that music came on? Okay? I don't know if that was some hating ass neighbors. I don't know what the hell. You know? It's like they knew I was about to say something or tell you all something. You see what I mean with the passion? You hear those sirens? Could you all please take a minute and please hit that thumbs up button for me? Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. There's definitely something coming your way. I do see this King of Pentacles. You see this King of Pentacles? And it's coming your way real fast. Okay? It's hunting you down real bad. This Ace of Pentacles. It's damn near an emergency how fast or how bad this is coming. Whatever this is, this offer someone is making to you. Because I know, once again, you've been in your head wondering or pondering how something is going to work out, how something is going to get solved, you know? Okay, and I'm also getting that the karmic male and female that you have separated or put a barrier between, put up boundaries, divorced, moved away from, okay? Things are really popping off real bad for them. They're hurting each other. Cops are being called. Ambulance are being called. You know, it's a real tragic situation. It's beautiful that you ascended from the divine collective because when someone comes in and think that they are what they say, the destiny swapping, taking your place, stepping into your shoes, taking your life, taking your partner, taking quote unquote what was supposed to be yours. What do they like to say? Oh, he or she stole her man or woman. You know what I mean? You let them have that divine collective. You know why? Because that is the destiny. That wasn't supposed to be yours in the first place. That wasn't the destination. That was just a stop. It was a stop. It wasn't meant for you to settle down and bear roots and, you know, buckle down into that. No. So you let people have what they have, and when they think they, you know, won or defeated you or were in competition, you know, told lies, scrambled, did all kinds of things involving money or partnership right here with this Two of Cups, you know, because we definitely have money on the board. Things work out for you anyway, divine collective. You let them have it because they wind up tearing each other down. It wasn't gained righteously. It wasn't earned righteously. You know? Now people are in their head going back and forth about what they're going to do, where they tried to put you in positions. You're not a cupping right now. You're not a cupping. This is the wishes fulfilled. Meaning that things that you always pondered about, sometimes you take a minute and you might, you know, imagine yourself in a different place. You want a vacation here or go there. These are things that are well within reach. Near goals. We're not talking about something that is intangible, you can't never reach. You know, you want a purple castle in the sky. No. We're talking about, hey, I would like a new car by next year. That would be great. I see myself driving this car, and then you work towards that. You know, that type of thing. Okay? So things will be moving forward for you. You see that Chariot? This Ace of Pentacles is coming straight for you. And anybody who wasn't on board, anybody who didn't support you, anyone who tried to put you in your head, you know, this is even a hospital gown. Some of you could have had surgeries, you know, or been in the hospital for some type of surgery. Okay, eye surgery even. I always see that. You know, some of you could have had surgeries in your mid regions. Okay, something going on. I don't know what. All right, having to do with the female reproductive system. Okay, but things are going to work out. Things are going to move forward. You will heal from that. You see that rainbow on the back? You will heal from that. And you're going to be blocking any energies that are not beneficial for you at this time or any time. You're going to be blocking that with the Page of Wands. You're going to be letting people know no thank you to certain offers. All money is not good money, Divine Collective. All money is not good money. There is some type of win or victory coming your way. Maybe people want to block this. Maybe people don't want you to know this or want you to hear this, but you're hearing it right now, today. Any false person, this is a liar, this is a cheater, this is a manipulator, this is a backstabber, a betrayer. You understand what I'm saying? These are people who will hurt you, who will take your life and claim it for their own, or take it away from you just so you don't have it, even if they can't work it. Once again, I'm getting this message again, that there is some type of offer, some type of pinnacle, some type of help, assistance, reward, award, promotion, gift, cash, material item. Your business will be leveling up. People might want to invest in your business, or it might be taking off. You might be getting a grand idea that is going to make you money. Okay? You may be getting help or assistance with a debt or anything like that. There will be options. Options provided for you. 7 of Cups. Whoever you are, Divine Collective. Once again, I'm getting the energy of moving forward. This is forward movement. If you haven't been knowing which way things are going to go, this is forward movement. From what? The past. What is right now. 2 minutes ago is the past, Divine Collective. Okay? And you have newer cups coming. Sometimes the 6 of Cups, these are like also people from the past who think about how they didn't fill your cup, especially if it was anyone that you were in matrimony or marriage with, or in some type of committed relationship. They think about how they did not fill your cups, especially if you had a family or children. They didn't fill other people's cups either. It wasn't just yours. They have other people. They could have been their parents, siblings, their children. You know, these are other cups as well. Even the divine. They didn't give the divine any type of recognition. So how can they spill out anything when they don't have anything? So what I look at this as brand new cups being presented with you, you know, with newness, with this water, with the sunrise, that new people can pour into your cups, or you can pour into theirs. New energy has arrived. You know, I see that way as well. You will be smiling about something. You will be smiling about something. Okay? I see the 4 of Cups here. 4 Cups. Okay? A lot of people wanted you to stay focused on missed opportunities, and as well, even if it wasn't other people, even if it was just you, Divine Collective, where you couldn't get out of your head with this 8 of Swords about situations, how people took from you or manipulated from you, or didn't want you to rise, or tried to put you in compromising positions, you know, just straight backstabs, betrayals, taking things from you, you know. You're being generous, you're being fair, you're being balanced, you're being open, honest. What are all those quote unquote things that are supposed to be virtuous, right? And what do they say? Patience is the virtue. Patience in the process, Divine Collective. No worries. Divine says, I love you and I still have you. No matter what others think, no matter what you think. I'm not gonna let I keep getting this theme, Divine Collective. I'm not gonna let the divine is saying, I am not gonna let people throw dirt on my name when they see my Divine Collective with this 10 of Wands go through things. When people talk down on them, when people bring them smoke, or try to tie them into situations, or with the white, like I told you, harm them or hurt them in any type of way. When they are unwell, when they are crying, you know, when their eyes are closed, meaning sneak attacks. Okay? When you're sleeping, or even attacking you in your dream state. This can go so many ways. Okay? And it makes for emotional situations. So when they see the Divine Collective going through their journey as they have to, in order to get to, you know, mountain experiences, you have to go through valleys sometimes before you go up. Okay? There's ascensions. There's levels to this thing, as they say, right? So they start throwing dirt in the divine's name. That's not the Divine Collective. That's not God's divine elect. Oh, where's your God right now? Oh, I thought God was going to help you. I thought God was going to step in. I thought God was going to do this. And God said, shut your mouth. Stop talking about my Divine Collective. Shut your mouth. You see that? I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. All things work out for the good of those who love the divine. Okay? God searches the intent, the content of the heart. It says, I know exactly what's going on. Okay? There's a story in scripture, Divine Collective, where there were two women that came to the king, right? And this is a kind of stern, hard king. And they knocked on the king's door and said, King, we need you to work out this situation. And both women said that the baby was theirs. Both women claimed that the child that was sitting in front of them was their baby. And back then, they didn't have no DNA test. They didn't have it. So you know what the king said? I'm going to do you one better. Give me this child. I will take the child and chop the child. Let me be careful with my words. I will split the child between you two. And you know what I just did? Like, you know what that meant. I'm going to take action. I'm going to go ahead and give you a piece and give you a piece. And they said, stop the brakes. One woman said, stop the brakes. She can have the baby. She can have the baby. Do not do anything to the child. And right then and there is when the king said, aha, voila, I have it. Here's your child. Here's your child. The mother did not want the child hurt. So if that meant even giving the child to someone else to preserve the life of that child that was theirs, that they cared for, that mattered to them, they did that. You know what I mean? So that's how the king knew that which one was the mother, because the other woman didn't say anything. She didn't care. She was in it to win it for whatever her reason was. Okay? That's just in the story, the parable. You know, we just like to take a little look in to these little parables real quick to see something real quick sometime. Could you all take a minute to please hit that thumbs up button for me? We have almost 100 people in here. Come on, y'all. We can't just have 15 thumbs up. Something must be hitting. Something must be hit. Trying to tell you. Let it be known. Let's take a little look-see. But there's a Ten of Pentacles situation approaching you very fast. Very, very fast. And once again, I'm getting... also, for those of you who don't have a Ten of Pentacles, you don't have any financial situations in loom, anything like that, it might be in the area of partnership and soulmate. Said I got you as well. Okay, there's somebody who's interested in you, who wants to speak with you. This is water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly. Okay, they might have a crush on you. This is just a night. This is interest. Okay, this is what do you call it? Lighthearted emotions, expressing, fondness or adoration. All right. I'm just dropping this truth on you. They didn't want me to spill this. They didn't want me to get into whatever details will come out here. They didn't want me to get into that real quick. But we get into that real quick. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're getting into that real quick. All right. We're going to talk about this because there's some people had some hidden intentions. I get that some people might have took you for a fool or thought you to be a fool, because you see this is a very peaceful vibe. This is a very zen vibe. You just keep it cool. You know what I mean? Divine Collective, as you should. When it concerns these twin flame connections, these are connections that come in to teach you something. There's a fondness, like I told you, but it is not the divine connection. Okay, because the arms are down low here. All right. So there are some people who want to put this is competition. This is trying to win at any cost. This is telling lies. This is having tricks, manipulations, strategies, and agendas, blueprints, and plans for you as you just chill, as you just walk through. People feel like you breezing through life, and how dare you? I'm watching my words, Divine Collective. How dare you, quote unquote, breeze through life, have the wind blowing through your hair, closing your eyes, taking a minute to breathe, and be what? Stress free. Be in a energy of gratitude. Be in an energy of peace. Be in an energy of love. Have divine faith so that others can actually see what that is. Faith doesn't just stay in the air. Faith actually manifests in 3D tangible form right here, like this pentacle. Okay? A lot of people also didn't know how intelligent you are. The Queen of Swords is extremely intelligent. Extremely. She's brilliant. She's wise. And intellectual. A lot of people maybe didn't see you like that with this Passion card. I also get that you are very beautiful, very sexy even for some of you. And sexy isn't something that, for me, Divine Collective, when I think about that, that's not something you create. That's not something you create. It is or it isn't. Like how the sun is or it isn't. It is or isn't. Like, you're born with it, in my divine opinion. You know what I mean? Okay? It could be the way you walk or the way you talk. It's not something you can put on like a robe and take off. No, it's something that flows with you and goes with you in any capacity. I could have on nails or not have on nails, and it's still gonna flow. It doesn't change. Could you all do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me? Thank you all so much. Okay. A lot of people wanted to connect with you also to take advantage of your innocence. You know what I mean? Just your good nature. Just thinking the best of people. Also, some of you are parents. You could be single parents. Some people wanted to, connect with you just to take advantage of the situation, thinking that, you would accept more because maybe you, quote unquote, you might have needed help or something like that. That's not the case. I tell you, the divine is all you need, Divine Collective. And until the divine showed me, I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I don't know if you all have seen it or experienced it. I'm talking about when you don't have the ability to do for yourself and you see yourself get provided for. You see the situation change. When you can't do anything. You see judgments get called, things go in your favor, when you don't know how that happened. For you and yours. I can clearly see you've worked so hard, Divine Collective. You come to a place of peace that surpasses all understanding. And I get that. I get that peace. Because after dealing with so many people, emotional manipulators, that really try to tie and bound your heart into different types of situations, things that you had to mend and break and cut that tie and unravel yourself from. And mind you, Divine Collective, do you know that the heart, as much as people like to show it like this, like a heart like that, or they like to show it like a fist. Yes, it looks like a fist, but do you know the heart unfolds into a flat? It's flat. It's folded up. If you go and look at the structure and the makeup of the heart, you will see. This could be unfolded into a flat tissue. That's crazy. But it has taught you how to protect yourself. All of these unexpected, sometimes they sneak attacks. That's what you see in a lot of martial arts films, as we said, karate films back in the day. You see the sneak attacks come and you have to be ready. You have to be ready even when you blindfolded, even when you crying, How many films we see where they're boxing and they're in something and they throw something in the fighter's eyes, or they blow, some type of substance, or they put something in the water to make them woozy. You have to tap into your other senses, right? That's exactly what happens. Okay? So with this sun, things are being illuminated. You're coming out like the sun. The way nothing and no one can hide from the sun. The sun rises on the good and the bad. Okay? The just and the unjust, Divine Collective. That's why a lot of times you hear people say that God is good. Because no matter what, the sun continues to come up, right? On the sinner and the saint, right? So a lot of things will be unmasked. The sun will be brought up on a lot of hidden enemies. You see that? These are hidden enemies. People who mask themselves. People who wanted to take things from you. Okay? I'm also getting, be careful. People are not that beyond doing broad daylight robberies and such, taking things from people in broad daylight. I'm also getting that people just want to take things right in front of your face, Divine Collective, as if that wasn't nothing. As if it wasn't nothing. Okay? These are strategists. These are people who wanted to make sure that your heart space was damaged when they got through with the work, whatever they were trying to do, whether it was mental or whether it was actually tangible. They want to take something from you, from this heart space. Okay? Okay. Let's keep it going. But they're not going to stop this. They're not going to stop this. Okay? Whatever this is coming your way, whatever change that is due to you. Okay? This is Queen of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right? Whatever change that's due to you, that's coming your way. And you are protected. I'm also getting you are being watched. You are being watched heavily, Divine Collective. Okay? With the Page of Swords. People like to keep an eye on you. And it's deuces. It's deuces. Some people might be trying to tell you to come back. No, you're flipping cups over. Remember, they were turned up right at one point for people. But you're flipping them over. Right here. See? Upright for people at some point. But you're flipping them over on the deuces. 8 of Cups. Walking away. People having missed opportunities with you or your energy. You're not for it. And you will protect yourself. And there is some type of divine justice coming in. You see that? I love that the finger is pointing to the I see you. Okay? So, if anyone has been trying to put you into any type of legal battles, don't worry, the sun is here. Okay? God is watching over this. These are different types of quote unquote battles that you have to go through in order to become to be mastered. To be mastered. To be put through the fire and come out as pure gold, is what they say. Pure gold is very light, Divine Collective. It's very flexible as well. It's very flexible. It's most of the time when you get different types of gold, let's say a 10 or a 14 or anything like that, it's mixed with other metals as well. But the majority of it is gold, but it's mixed with other metals to give it weight. Okay? 18 carat, 24. When you keep going up, you go up into, the carat. So as you go up, that gets refined. That gets refined. You're going through your journeys. See this? People had plans. People were really on a 1-2. Okay? And this is also if you had that partner. Them and their karmic person, baby, they got a hater for sure. Remember I told you, a lot of you have called that ex-partner or that one, that you couldn't seem to just, that had you kind of like caught up in it. Yeah, they got themselves a hater. That was the devil. Yeah, they got themselves a hidden enemy for sure. Okay, they are sleeping with the enemy for sure. For sure. So you don't have to worry about those. Judgments are definitely coming your way concerning people who wanted to hate or wanted to take. Who wanted to wrap you up into twin flame, 5 of swords type of connections or relationships. Don't worry. I'm just giving you some messages. Okay? We have several messages. You'll be moving forward. You'll be leaving 1 stick behind, 2 sticks behind, 1 in your hand. Moving forward. Cool, calm, and collected. You see? Hand in the pocket. Cool, calm, and collected. Keep it cool, Divine Collective. When people want to block you, patience in the process. Just go take a nap. Take a nap, get something to eat. Wake up refreshed and recharged. Ready to come with your message. Ready to come with whatever you have to say. Ready to come with your divine guidance. Says your divine goddess, Davy. You already know what it is. Okay? We out here. All of us. I see you, divine goddesses. Okay? This is a new beginning. This is the closing and beginning of a new cycle right here. Something new is starting, divine goddesses. You will be having good news come your way. Okay? There's favor being shown to you in some type of legal battle, some type of case or something like that. Something you're fighting, some type of back and forth. Anything from property to material items to clearing your name. I'm really getting a heavy energy of people throwing dirt in your name and people needing other people to believe in how they feel about you, what they feel about you. They need to overshadow your strength, but they cannot because you get it from the divine. This is Leo energy, Sagittarius energy on the board. You're embodying any energy you need to from the sun. The sun is a masculine type energy. It's like Jupiter type, it's hot. It's like Mars, it's hot. Okay? And this is going to spin some people. This is going to spin some people in circles. All right? People already, some people, especially these two here, this karmic and the karmic male and the karmic female, spinning their asses in a loop. They trying to understand what kind of divine guidance you receive. What kind of divine guidance is that you have right here? What is this? What are they being told? What the hell? Divine partner? What? They thought it worked. People do some shit. Oh, they do it. Just like that music, baby. They do it, baby. They want to spin you, Divine Collective, but no, ain't no spinning. You cool. You cool. Keep it cool. Some of you are being relocated. There are truths being spoken about how people did you. I'm serious. There are truths with this King of Swords right here. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They bring the truth through. They bring clarity. They bring honesty. Okay? There's no more illusions. We're going to cut through this. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to find out what is what. Let's see what they done did to the Divine Collective. Let's check it out. Because some of you really, they did a number. You see that? Take a good look. This is broken-hearted energy. This is Three of Swords. These are tears. This is crying. And even then, you still kept your composure. You held your peace. I'm getting losses, broken hearts, violence, apologies that never came that were surely due. Taking things from you, putting you out in the cold. Mismanaging, misusing finances. Trying to put you in a state where you can't relate no more. You know what I mean? How dare them? How dare them? We be knowing, we be seeing, and we be knowing. Some of them just wanted you brokenhearted, even if everything was okay financially. They wanted to take those relationships that you had in your life, whether it was your family, whether it was your partner. It could have even been your children, your friends, your social network. They want to F it up for you, Divine Collective. They don't want you to be on this path. But Spirit said, that's okay. I have a new family for you. High Priestess, the change was necessary. That was the catalyst. That was the chrysalis stage. The cocooning. Don't you see? The cocoon. The protection. And a lot of your protection is you being able to speak your truth in peace while you heal. The blue is the throat chakra. There's been a word spoken over you, Divine Goddesses, and your family. New family. Divine family watching over you. I can clearly see this right here. You are highly protected. Highly. And they're not playing no type games. There's some vicious ones out front. These are the nice angelic ones, all peaceful and helping you to keep your zen. Yeah, that's one side of things. But the other side is, no, we're going to speak up and we're going to say what needs to be said. Protect yourself, Divine Goddesses. Okay? These are people who came with gossip, slander, big dirt on your name, rumors. Yeah. They came. These are karmic connections. If you're wondering they say, what did you heal from? This. A lot of people don't talk about their pain. They don't talk about what they went through. Divine Goddesses don't be talking about it. By the time you see them like this, they don't be talking about it. Because at that point they understand so much. So much gets enlightened by that point. That with that sun energy, so much. So they don't talk about it. But baby, oh, it's something to see. It be something. Check the card out. It be something to see. And this comes from home out into the world first. Some of this shit started at home. When you was a child, when you saw your parents going through things, your family members going through things, and then you went out into the world and then you saw the world act a fool. And you said, damn, what the hell is going on? Is it that they want, where is it? Is it that they want me to what? Be a fool too? But I'm going to keep it cool. I'm going to keep it cool. Trust me, a lot of people, a lot of strong leaders, those who command their energy, who have mastered so many different levels and vibrations, you know, they've had to go through a lot. There's been a lot of karmic connections. They surely have had their tears. When they lay down to rest, surely it should be sweet now. You know? Spirit says rest. A lot of you have been needing rest. Take the time to rest, replenish. Okay? Because when you go down, it's not that many people that will pick you up, Divine Collective. People will seek to drown you out like that music did on the message that I was trying to deliver. They will seek to drown it out. Could you all take a minute and please hit that thumbs up button for me? Thank you all so much. I appreciate you, Divine Family. I see y'all. Okay? Now, there are some of you who are even on social media. You could be in the public eye. You could have platforms. You could have businesses, you know, products or services. You could be teachers, life coaches. You could be commentators. You could be journalists. Okay? You could just have a big social presence where you come on and, you know, a socialite. And people had plans even in that respect. People had big plans. Seven of Swords, where they try things. People throwing rocks and hiding their hand, and then they try more things. They have more ideas, more plans. People also sneak, watch, and stalk you on social media. These are people who watch your pages, who might make comments. They'll put a comment out there, you know, or they might put videos out there to try to sway the minds of the masses, to try to sway their viewpoint and how people see you. Yes, this is what they do. This is also a part of the black magic. Yes, they do it over the, what they say, the airwaves. Okay? The devil is the prince of the airwaves of this 3D world, of what gets put out. You understand what I'm saying? Get people to go and do their work for them. And you don't know, you know? Look at that. Watching. You see that eye? You see that eye? Watching. That's all I'm saying. Okay? I just want you to understand that. Okay? They like, damn, they mad as hell. They over there talking crap. They like, Divine Goddess Davy. Yeah, I. Like, you trying to clear the smoke for them. You trying to clear the smoke for them. Of course. Of course. I told you. We know about smoke. Okay? They call us when people try to bring it. They pick up the phone. They pick up the phone and let us all know. You know, we connected. And then when they let us know, we let each other know. You see the 4 wands? That's connection. You see that? When we get wind, we let each other know. Why do we let each other know? We let each other know. Listen, go ahead and protect yourselves. Let me tell you. Let me let you know what's going on. Let me look into my crystal ball and see what's going on for the Divine Collective. You know, I was meditating for quite a while, and then I opened my eyes, and I think it's time to say a word. I've been meditating. I've been thinking for quite a while, and I think it's time to say a word. Say a word. Say a word. Okay, Divine Collective? That's all I'm saying. They better stop playing with your Divine Goddess Davy. Y'all already know. I just pulled the card off of the bottom of the deck. I just said, let me see what's on the bottom. You see what's on the bottom? Big love for y'all. There y'all go. Empresses, Divine Goddesses. Big love, baby. Okay? This is Taurus, Libra energy. Okay? But this is all Divine Goddesses. This is all 4 queens in one. All 4 of you. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups, baby. All right? This big love. This the divine love. This the best love. This the biggest love. Ain't no love higher than this. Okay? This is the big boss. All right? This is the biggest boss that they have seen thus far. Ain't no love like this. Okay? I got the biggest magic stick. I got all the magic stick. I got all the magic, all the wonder, everything. I can make things. I can speak a word and it'll happen. I can do a thing and it'll happen. I can love you down and it's going to happen, baby. I got it. I got it. Don't forget that. Okay? Okay, Empresses? Look, the Emperor is right there behind you. Don't forget that, divine guys. That's for you too. That's for you too. I'm just sharing the love as we come together. We commune together, you know, in readings and different things like that. And what? Love on one another. For real love. That means action. That's a lot of action. There's things that goes into that. That's not just a stationary, non-moving type of thing. Okay? It's not stuck. It's not stagnant. This is a force. And it brings people together. In community, working with one another. In genuineness. In authenticity. Allowing people to be exactly who they are, Divine Collective. Exactly who the Most High made them. Exactly how they were divinely shaped and made and created for their purpose. Not your purpose, not my purpose, their purpose. And I'm talking about since you was a child. There were many things that were hidden from you. There were secrets that people kept about wanting to either steal, take from, misuse, abuse your innocence. Okay? But there's justice on the board. For every vampire they thought that they was going to, in secret, okay, swipe, take, deplete, fuel up on you. Okay? Any of that energy. This is Libra coming through. Also, if anybody hurt you or your children, there will be justice coming through for that. All right? Suffer not the children to come to me, says the Most High. The most innocent parts of yourself, the part that nobody sees, the part that God knows is there, you know, that you talk about, the part maybe that tears have cried from in the middle of the night, in your secret closet, in your secret place, in your car, okay? In private, in your home, in the shower, in the bathroom, all right? Anywhere, outside, the park, on vacation, on trips, anywhere you are where you have had a private moment, the Most High knows. The Most High knows the most sensitive parts of yourself. And it even says that your child, your heart has to be childlike in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven. You must believe, children believe the best of things, the best of people, even the worst of them. The child will still love on them. Children imagine the most unimaginable things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a wild, creative side. And they believe it's theirs. You can't tell them they're not Spider-Man. You can't tell them they're not Wonder Woman or, you know, what, She-Ra or whoever, you know. I just heard, I was watching something and they brought back Cheetara from Thundercats. Yeah, Lionel and them. Mm-hmm. Right. Like, stop playing. I used to watch Jim. All kind of stuff. I had all kind of superhero people that I was watching. And you could not tell me that I was not connected. You understand? The Most High is right here. Says the Most High. That is right there. You cannot tell. You cannot. That's the message. I'm going to get another deck. You cannot. It's big love for you out here, baby. Okay? The Most High said, oh yeah, they obsessed with you. I am too. I am too. We going to be together, okay? Y'all obsessed. We going to be obsessed together. Stop playing. Because you all definitely have some people that, you know, they spend some hours, baby. They get the red eye watching you. They could be smoking, watching you. You know what I'm saying? But they loving something about you, Divine Collective. They loving something about you. And there's some people who you left behind or are leaving behind some type of way. There's some type of spilt cup energy. Yeah. Some obsession here. You know? I get, you know, this card is kind of like spinning around. You have people's heads spinning. You have people's heads spinning. And a lot of people didn't want to, who didn't want to give apologies since it's upside down. I'm like, how is this spinning? They didn't want to give apologies, but they also damn sure don't want things to end. The connection between you and them. They don't want to give apologies, though. They like, damn, I don't think the collective got no more love. You got love? I told you. It's not that you throw away love or nothing like that. Love ain't no feeling. You can't lose love. How you gonna lose yourself? You can't lose it. It goes with you wherever you go. You are the blessing. You are the church. You can take church with you wherever you go. That's supposed to be embedded in your heart. Therefore, if they take any book, any material item from you, you will be able to recite that thing from heart. It's in a place where they can't take it. They can't take it. Just like y'all know, they can't take it. It's in your heart. You see that? It's in your heart. Look, that's God. That's the Emperor. It's been put in your heart. I'm just like pulling cards. That's the secret. It's been written on the tablet of your heart. If you want to know what the changeover from the Old Testament to the New Testament is, it is that right there. Going from things being written on a material item, like things are written on these stones right here, going from being written on a material item where people are trying to follow a rule that's written on paper, like we follow the rules on paper. Yeah, going from following a rule like that to taking it and putting it on the tablet of your heart. Therefore, you don't have to do no more sacrifices. You don't, where they had to do multiple sacrifices back in the day. You don't have to do that no more when they wrote it on the tablet of your heart. That way you can't ever lose it. What they say, the Holy Spirit gets embedded into you. So therefore, you don't have to try to get it from somewhere. It's inside of you. As they say, plug and play. It's ready to go. It's already in there. Pray God. It's in there. It's already in there. Right. A lot of people be worried about, what do they mean? Like, people count you as a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do they mean? Like, you can't lose God. God says what's foolish to the world is wise to the spirit. What's foolish to the world is wise to the spirit. God takes the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Yep. Yeah. That's what God do. I'm just trying to tell you something. Rich rising. Rich world rising. Rich world rising, everybody. I'm happy we got a good word in the house. All right, y'all. Y'all already know. Hey, what's up, Janelle? I see you in there, boo. Alexia. Hannah. Okay, I see you, T Cradle. I see you. Okay. Hey, boo. All right, let me see. Let me get in here. Spirit, tell us more about what was supposed to be hidden earlier, where they try to overtalk the Divine Collective. I'm also getting outthink, out strategize, beat out, do all this stuff. You all can see it clearly with that sober life. You all can see things clearly. Yeah, the rain is gone. You can see the lies. You see that? Sober life. You see right through something. You see right through something with no distractions. Substances to blur the view. What's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Let me go ahead and give you that. I'm getting flying the coop as well. Getting up out of some place where you're being gaslit or something like that. Where people might be trying to poke fun, make fun at. This the peanut gallery. Okay. Yeah, I'm also getting a third wheel, a third wheel side piece right here. Okay, was poking fun at, laughing at you in a relationship for some of you. You know what I mean? These men really empower these third wheels with some audacity. It says the audacity. Boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was their right, baby. They like, yeah, that's mine's too. Oh, it's yours, it's mine's too. Collective, let them have it if they said it's theirs. Let them have it. That old spare tire, let them have it. It's shady dealings. It's issues about money. They out here trying to get their bag, trying to get their coin. If I don't say so myself, it's just legal call girl action. You know what I mean? Like they want to make it look good by being quote unquote in a relationship. Okay? It's really not that big, but there was some type of shady dealings, Divine Collective. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these 3 or 4 side pieces, jump offs. Okay, women of the night. All right. quote unquote kept women on the side, they'll be willing to laugh as long as they're getting money for it. As long as they're making a band from it, getting bank from it. They'll be willing to do it. All right? And collective, it says financial flow is increasing. A new level of wealth and power and confidence is activating. Maybe somebody might want to take some money from you. You know what I mean? Lots of partners. These males are getting with the women nowadays just for money. Just for money. And they want to put you in a fight with somebody else. They want you to pull out the damn gloves. Look at them. These men are toxic. And so are the women. I don't want to get that wrong, but I'm talking to the divine goddesses. If you are dealing, whoever this partnership is, and I do see the male energy coming through, not just masculine, man energy coming through. They want you to be in a fight. Somebody's in inner turmoil about your clarity, about what you can see, what you can know, how you think, how wise and intelligent you are. Shit, brilliant. Brilliant. Beautiful too. Beautiful. Okay? With the curated image, I'm also getting that a lot of these copycat energies, doppelganger energies, as much as they try to poke fun, they want to be like you, Divine Collective. I'm getting that you're a natural beauty is what I'm hearing. You're a natural beauty. Okay? It says every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Okay? So you keep it down to earth, Divine Collective, and they watch you. Side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot. But this story already has a leading duo. Okay? Somebody tried to write themselves in. Write themselves in. People are wearing masks, leading double lives. Double lives. I'm also getting a lot of tower energy here. This is Scorpio. This is transformation energy. Spirit also says you ain't got to fight for shit. You know what I'm saying? Part of my French. But you ain't got to fight for ish. Not with no third wheel. All right? Let them have what they think is funny. A lot of these girls, I seen Pregnant Lotto up there on the damn stage the other day. Man, if they don't go sit their asses down somewhere, they just want to be seen. They still want to pop they this and pop they that. You know? It's crazy. They don't even know how to sit down and have a baby in peace. They got to be out there. Bending over, the booty short still, no respect for the damn baby, none. That shit crazy, man. And they want to be, you know, looked at. Man, people better stop playing with the divine goddesses and gods. Stop playing with y'all. Your karma is beautiful. Good karma here. Good. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears. It circulates. It circulates. You know? This is crazy. People putting money, you know, to do something crazy to you, some of y'all divine collective. For real. For real. I'm getting things have come to a point. You know what I mean? Boiling point. Some people in a turmoil can't hold back. Getting people are drinking out here. You got sober life. People are drinking out here. Pressure has been building for too long. This situation is one spark away from full-blown combustion. You might be getting a payout from something, Divine Collective. You might be getting some type of payout. You're not to be playing with here. With Bernie Bridge, you're not to be played with. There's consequences. You see that? There's consequences. All right. Let me see what this middle energy is. Okay. Because I can clearly see you're seeing things very clear, new perspective. You're seeing things clear, and so are they. So are other people. It's been a losing battle out here for them. Losing battle for them. Trying to fight you. Okay? Trying to fight you. I get in some of these instances, just because you lost the battle doesn't mean you lost the war. You just had to change the way you saw things, the way you operated, the way you moved. Could you all please take a minute and hit that thumbs up button for me? Just communicating that to you all, and as well communication. Communication. A lot of these people really wanted you to fall down and not get up. They wanted you to not believe in yourself. But you have a great vision on that split. You have a great vision. New perspective. Also, I think some of you have found some messages or something. You found exactly what you needed. You know, with the great vision, your mind thinks well. You were able to see through the plot of something when it concerned you, right here with the good karma, or your finances, your money, or your life, divine collective. People were really playing with your life. When I see making bank, this is also you. This is like when you have excellent health, that's also divine wealth and abundance and prosperity. All right, you're a heavyweight, you're a heavy hitter. Okay, not only do you have gold, but you have diamonds and gold. But the gold is the value. Not that the diamond isn't, but the gold is the value. The diamonds is like the icing on the cake. That's the sparkle, that's the bling, that's the shine. You were able to see through some crazy plots that were set up for you, divine collective. You saw through something. You can see through something. Okay? Also, some people or someone wanted to offer you money for something. They wanted you to either be quiet about something, hush up about something, participate in something, and you didn't do it. You were wise enough to just sometimes go the long route. Sometimes it's okay to go the long route, divine collective. Have different ways about doing something. That's one thing I always said about some of the computer programs that, we all use. Okay? It was brilliant. It was brilliant because it has 5 different ways to do the same function. 5 different ways. If you can't do it through this control, you could do it through a click of the mouse. You could do it through touch. Man, higher plans, bars, higher plans, new perspective. God had no intent for you to come out, on the bottom of the situation. Not at all. With this betrayal of trust. Okay? Also, people who betrayed you or lied or participated in some BS when it concerned you, or got some money or a payout for something, or left you out of something when it concerned business or a contract. All right? Even just being included. Okay? With agreements. There were agreements made. Trust and believe. Communication. This phone holds everything. That's what a lot of people don't understand, divine collective. If you have email, they're already in your phone. It's nothing you can film. As soon as you get finished filming something, it goes up into the cloud most of the time. Some videos that I've deleted, they still come up when I go to attach. I'm like, why are these still in the attach? They shouldn't be here at all. Because I've deleted, different little things. You might send a little good morning message, and you might take a photo shot, and you're like, oh, I don't need that anymore. And it's still there. And these people wondering how they're getting caught. How are they getting caught? A lot of these people thought that they had a higher plan. And as well, there are a lot of people who are into spiritual practices. Okay, divine collective. They're into spiritual practices to do this betrayal of trust, to make these agreements. To block your vision. I just heard the phone ding, back me up, Spirit. Spirit said, that's okay. It's still going to be smooth sailing for you. Smooth sailing. Under good karma. Despite the manipulation, you still have a great vision. Despite the bounties that were put on your head, divine collective, yes, bounties. Spirit had to keep you in isolation to protect you. Who the F is it? Okay? We're not accepting no devils. No devilish betrayal, no devilish people who are out for betrayal and deception. Okay? And backstabbing. Who is it? Get away from this door. Before you get the divine ass whooping in your life. Come on now. Please hit that thumbs up button for me, divine collective. Okay? They ain't like that. They didn't like that. Answer. Pick up the phone, divine collective. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Right? Yeah, that's the Sierra, baby. Uh-huh. That's, let me see you want to step. I love the way you want to step. Everybody want to step. We can get it on. Yeah. They don't like how you want to step, baby. I wish y'all could see me once stepping in this chair, baby. I'm going to get on camera for y'all in a minute, in a little bit. Okay? Best believe it. Oh, they was upset. They upset. They want you to pick up the phone. They're over there calling each other with communication, sending messages back and forth. Oh, this divine intervention. That's loud, baby. That's loud. They said my divine collective is quiet, but I'm loud. I'm loud. Tell me to be quiet. Tell me to shut up. The divine said, I'm the one who changes the weather, good or bad. You see this? I'm the one who gives protection, or I can bring down the rain. I could do it. I could do it. Please hit that thumbs up button for me, Divine Collective. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. All right. The divine said you're not going to block this. There's a door that has been waiting for you, Divine Collective, to arrive. Okay? Plenty of doors of opportunity have already been predestined for you. It's just a matter of you showing up to open the door. All right? Preparation and opportunity. Okay? That's going to get you that success that you want. That you want. There's a level up. There's a level up. You see that? As soon as you go through that door, baby, you are not who you once were. And the universe is calling you to rise. Growth is rarely comfortable, and this new level will demand more of you. An opportunity presents itself to you, one that is rare, aligned, and perfectly timed. There is great potential here. You will step forward and claim it. Will you? Will you step forward and claim it? Will you step forward and claim it? Okay. 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 Spirit says indeed, indeed, indeed. Let's get some cards. Where they at? Oh, here they are. Here they are. I saw that devil card. I seen it. Look, let me show y'all. I seen it. Look at them. I seen it. You know how people was working together. You see this? These are people working together. Okay? Connecting. Talking. Making plans and blueprints and strategizing about you, Divine Collective. They were doing that. Somebody was doing that. Somebody wanted to mess with your life. Here. 7 of Pentacles. Even your work environment. For many of you. Okay. Spirit said there's something coming your way. Knight of Pentacles. There is something coming your way. A gift, an offer, some type of promotion, some type of yes, level up, reward, okay, approval, thumbs up, going to the next level, some type of drop. This is tangible. You will be moving as well for some of you. Moving forward, moving up, moving away, relocating, okay, changing positions, you know, like upward, upward. There's something new. There's something new for you here with this empowerment energy. It says, you were not meant to cower in the shadows of others. The time has come to step into your power, to own your choices, and to actualize the potential that you know is within you, right here with this world card. Okay, this is Sagittarius energy. So far we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn on the board, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Sagittarius energy, Wheel of Fortune as well, world card. Oh no, this is Sagittarius. The world, this is more than, this is the Sagittarius. The world is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and I believe either Scorpio or I think it's Scorpio or Gemini, one of the two. Queen of Cups. You are loved. The Most High says, I love you and you are loved. You've poured a lot into so many. You've cried a lot of tears. So many that you created your own little river here. Big Empress energy. Big Empress energy. All 4 queens. All of you divine goddesses. Your labor of love will not be forgotten. There are new cycles coming towards you. The world, you closed out so many cycles. That's why you're moving forward. There's a gift. And this is not slow. This is fast. I keep telling you, this is fast. These are people who are also watching and spying. Some people have a problem with it. Five of Wands, they're talking, having conversations. Okay? A lot of these people brought you smoke. All right? We have an Emperor here. That could be the Most High, or that actually could be a counterpart. Once again, more big love for you. More big love for you. Spirit says, will you take the leap? Will you step in? Will you step in? And not the fool the way other people wanted you to be a fool. Will you step into this abundance? Will you step into this leveling up? That's what it's over. Step in. Step in. They're watching some more. They're watching. This is the spy card. This is the stalk card. This is the I'm watching you card. Could you please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button? This is the I think and ponder on you card. This is the you have real estate in my head card. This is the I'm kind of psychotic about you and obsessed. Come on, back me up. That was my alarm. Back me up, Spirit. Right on time. Hitting it right on the head. Yeah, this is the we think about you day and night. We get together, you know. If we can't talk about you, we can't get together, baby. A party ain't a party without Divine Collective, right? Uh-huh. Well, guess what? All that for what? Just to sit there and feel like this. Every single time they tried to do this to you, Divine Collective, whoever tried to do this to you, there's liars here, lies detected. There's third wheels. There's people who point fingers and laughed. There's money on the table with blood. There's cash. There's money on the table. Again. Substances with the sober life. There's bottles, boiling points, agreements, communication between people. Yeah. People had things up their sleeve when it concerned you with this Ten of Swords. Don't take it lightly. I'm trying to tell you something, Divine Collective. If you knew. The only reason why some of you don't know is because I tell you, when it's not happening to other people, it tends to be cool. They don't know. They tend to look at the person that it's happening to like they're crazy or something until it starts happening to them. And then they understand. That's the truth. Sometimes people try to take people out of here on the low. But you're protected. You are protected. You're protected. From things you can't see. From things you don't know that try to hurt you. Try to put you in your head. Okay? Try to uproot you so you won't be grounded. Try to make you stuck so you won't have any movement. They tried it. I'm getting people trying to kick you when you were down, when you were in emotional states and they know that you were vulnerable in some type of way. They did it then too. Spirit says, this is my Divine Collective, and I have big love for them. Big love, Two of Cups. They come together because I told them to come together and work with one another. I told them to do what they do. And we're going to look into this. Oh, we're going to keep looking into this. We're going to keep shining the light on things. We're going to keep illuminating things. So you all can keep transforming into these beautiful energies that you're supposed to be in. Point blank and period. That you're supposed to be in. Let's see. Okay. I like this unbothered energy. I like this unbothered energy. I always like that unbothered energy. Big CEO energy. I like that. Okay. Taking control. Natural leadership. Confidence in business. I'm the boss. Situational single. Temporary loneliness. Choosing solitude. Waiting for better. You're not settling. You're not settling. Look. Money moves. Come on, Spirit. Come through. Talk to him. Talk to him. Smart decisions. Strategic investments. Building wealth. Making my money work. Okay? When you're trying to figure out which way to go. Which way? Okay? Spirit says, I'm going to direct you. Divine guidance is out here. The divine pathway is out here. You understand? Important choices, life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. Your next step matters. It matters. What's your next step? Overnight success. Your next step. That just means victory, success, in whatever you choose. Rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough. All eyes on you. All eyes on you. Who are all the eyes? Some of the eyes. Energy vampires, for sure. Energy vampires. Okay. 4 more eyes. It says inner child. Your inner child is watching you. Your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Like, your children are watching you. All eyes. All eyes. Healing childhood wounds. Reconnecting with joy. Playfulness restored. Returned innocence. Rejuvenated. Restored. Remember what I told you? The plot was from when you were younger. These things just didn't start right now. They sent somebody to meet your grandmother's grandmother to try to mess her up. And when it didn't work on her, they sent the next one and the next one. Till you here now. And you're a game changer. Right here with the CEO boss energy. You're a game changer. These draining connections, these toxic influences. Protect your energy. Time to cut cords. Time to cut cords. You know what I mean? Ain't no more recharging on your energy. Ain't no more recharging on your energy. That's a problem. See that? Shocked. Shocked as hell. Overnight success. All eyes on you. These people, see the sneaky links? It's not just people linking up in a car to do something crazy in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? It's people getting together, collaborating, hidden encounters with one another, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Okay? It's only between 2 or 3 people that know. This is a 2 or 3 people meeting or 2 or 3 people meetup. Nobody needs to know. Yeah. Those eyes will be watching as well. They'll be watching as well. I get that while you were trying to figure out which way to take business, which way to level up, which way to, promote yourself, great ideas, how to invest your money, who to connect to. Somebody had other things on their mind. Other things. And somebody also is a PDFer out here, man. They like to mess with young people, too young for them, and they like to get people in the prime of their life. Old ass players from way yonder. From way yonder. There's going to be a let go. Continue to let go, Divine Collective. Okay? There's always going to be new energies, that try to try you, but patience in the process. Okay? A lot of them are feeling ghosted. They want to talk. They want to know why, you all are not, shooting the breeze no more. Old partners, ex-partners, partners with history you have, they want to know why it's no longer cuffing season. Ain't no cuffing season. It's divine intervention season. It's time to get right. It's time for that finger to be right there in your face. And paying attention to the Most High. Pay attention to me. Pay attention. Did you hear that phone ring? You hear the phone ringing? I don't know if y'all hear that phone ringing. Somebody's phone's ringing. Unexpected guidance. What's happening here? Let's see. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. That's right. Okay. All right. All right. I see y'all in there. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. right, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I just had to see who wanted to be here, who didn't. I had to check out a deep fake. I had to check out a deep fake. You know? It's a lot at stake right now on this closure. You know what I mean? On this closure. Closing these doors. Closing these doors. Alright? I don't know if we have any, let me see, do we have any of the moderators in here? Alright, we don't have any moderators in here right now. It's cool. Alright? If y'all see anybody acting up in the chat, just let me know. Just let me know. You know? Hidden agendas are, you know, you see that? Gifts with hooks. It's gifts with hooks. Closing doors on that. Closing doors. Spirit, give me a hidden energy. Give me a hidden energy. Somebody about to try to slide in your DM. Okay? Whoever this is, they faking moves, faking jacks. Faking jacks. Fake flexing. Okay? I'm also getting that people who have a crush on you. They wanna come in. Let me bring this down a little bit. They wanna come in, okay, and say something to you. Unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox. Some of them are energy vampires. Be mindful. Be mindful. When they come in, they want something. What the F do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Pretending wealth, showing off borrowed luxury, deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram, broke in real life. Leave them on red. Leave them on red. On red. Yeah, y'all. You all, Divine Collective, on red. On red. You know what? Let me put you even over here. Okay? Protect you. As you work. As you work. As you work. Okay? You don't have time for it. They want to get a piece of this. Ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just too busy. Somebody been waiting on you to say something back. This is somebody who broke some promises. There's been some particular person, people that have been waiting, seriously, disappointed, expectation, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. Okay? They are waiting for you to say something back to them. You see this? You always been a swipe right. Always. It was never about them. It was always about you versus you. They know why you're not coming back. They know why. Deep fakes. Fake flexing. Okay? Trying to make your life seem like it's about them when it's just about you versus you. Self-care Sunday, baby. You know now. Prioritizing rest. Recharge emotionally. Pampering yourself. Me time matters. Booked and busy for most of you. You too busy. You don't have time for it. Productivity high. Full schedule. No time to waste. Success on the calendar. Yeah. Especially when it comes to these fake flexes or, you know, people just trying to get into vampire energy. Just trying to get into your energy. Because they want something. No, I ain't got time to talk to you on the phone and shoot the breeze for what? Hit my Cash App. Then we could talk. Talk to you for what? I'm not talking about my divine goddesses. I'm not talking about my family. People who love me, who care for me, who want to see me, you know, move up and, you know, who want to see me in the best of health. From physical to mental, to financial to spiritual. No, I'm not talking about them. I be calling them all the time. I be sending them messages all the time. They know exactly how to get in contact with me. They had 3-4 ways to get in contact. You know? Not messing with these people with these commitment issues. Real versus fake, baby. Which one? I be telling people, make up their mind. We're not going to do the in-between. We're not going to play the middle. Alright? Look, cloud chasers. We're not going to play the middle. I'm just saying. We're just talking, Divine Collective. You know what it is. We're just talking. As for these men, they call you. They want to text you. You know? And I'm like, okay, where we going? What we doing? Oh, they don't have no plan. Well, you better figure out some plans. I'm not about to sit down and scan it. You know, and people say, oh, well, you just tell them where you want to. No, you figure it out. You the one that want the company. I didn't call you for the company. You called me for the company. You want the company. Okay? Don't let them run this toxic shit on you, divine goddesses. Don't let them run it on you. Time is money, baby. I'm serious. It's money. And we're not saying we're materialistic. No. Your time has an actual value to it. Are you kidding me? And they want you to take their time out, your time out, to go get them hugs and kisses and let them gaze into your eyes, for their pleasure. Don't they pay to get into a museum? Am I wrong? Do they not pay to get into the damn museum? To see the artifacts? Right? Look at them, they're crying. Divine Goddess, you didn't have to hurt our feelings like that. You didn't have to talk to us like that. You telling them all kind of stuff. No, I'm not. I'm telling them the truth. I'm just telling them the truth. Go look in the mirror, brush her, ma'am, sis. With their two-faced asses. And they mask. They deserve every last boundary that you have up. Every last one. And that's another sign. My alarm just went off again. Back me up, spirit. Trust the signs. Trust the signs. Follow the guidance. Follow the guidance. They call you. They're in your inbox. What do you want? Where's the concert tickets? What, you made the dinner? Did you call up and make the reservation for the? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You want my help with a project? Oh, okay. I charge. Stay unbothered. Stay unbothered. And I'm not talking about the divine goddesses. We're supposed to be in community with one another. We give discounts. We give, that's all right. Charge it to the game. We give, that's okay. We're paying it forward. We give, I understand. You've been through it and I've been through it, so it's all good. It's all good. Ain't no charge. That's how they be doing it. That's how they be doing it. They know they red flags. Look, they know they red flags, baby. They know it. Stop playing with me. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Hold on, y'all. This fell down. Let's see what else. What do I want to get? La 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 la. Okay. Let's see. All right, Spirit. What's coming up for the Divine Collective? As we wind down the reading, what's coming up for the Divine Collective? Because we sure have people trying to block something coming in for them. Especially them speaking their truth. What do we have coming in for them? Spirit definitely says closing of a cycle, ending of certain things, the beginning of new things. Moving forward for sure. I see victory. You see that Knight of Cups? I see a victory. I see you coming home with the victory, baby. All right? I see that. Look at that. Forward movement as well. You see that? Forward movement. I'm getting things changing in a mighty, mighty way. See that Magician card? Why are they changing? Justice is on your side. You see that? Okay, y'all got your bonnets and your slippers on, but see the scales of justice? Right there, baby. All right, you're speaking your truth. You said, I've decided I'm going to speak my truth. I've decided that I'm going to manifest the life that I want. I've decided that I'm going to move forward. I've decided to win because my life is worth it. I'm worth it. I've decided to win. Everything I am, everything I've been through, my experiences matter. I am someone to me, if no one else. Damn it. I love you, Divine Collective, and y'all love yourselves, and y'all love each other. It's love all over the place, baby. The lovers. And somebody want to get close to you too, baby. They said, baby, let me tell you how I feel. I want to win with you, boo. I want to move forward with you, boo. Okay, I want you to be in my red Corvette, baby. Right by my side. Right by my side. Judgment. Things going in your favor. Things spinning in your favor. Rightfully so. This the tea. This the real tea. This me spilling the real gossip. The real coffee. The iced tea. The juice. You know, whatever you like. The hot. The cold. We spilling it. It's a lot of love for you out here, like I keep saying. This is action driven. This is what keeps me coming online. Because I know y'all out here. I know it's a good word that somebody needs to hear. From my mouth to yours. We have 1,000 words. But me particularly, every reader in their own right has a message to deliver to someone in particular. It's a labor of love. And we fight big Goliaths now, I'm telling you. We don't talk about all the Goliaths we be fighting. We fight Goliaths in real life. We really get put to the test. We be talking that, but we get put to the test. The Most High be like, is you really about it? Is you really gonna stomp over and end something that I told you to end, even though, you know, that's your everything? That's all you know. Would you really end that for me? Just like Abraham, Abraham got asked to take his son out. They said, yeah, go and I want your son. Is it going to be, you know, a big waiting period for something that I may have asked you to do? And y'all said, nah, Spirit, ain't going to be no big waiting period at all. These are other victories. This is other victories that you've already had. That's the one question that Spirit like to ask people, y'all. Do you not love me in the bad times as well as only in the good times, not in the bad times? Do I all of a sudden become no good when I can't give you something that you want or something that you like? When I don't give it to you, it's not that I can't. When I don't give it to you, all of a sudden do my past wins and victories become obsolete? Of no avail? That last time you called on me in the middle of the night, you asked me for my help. That last time that person was messing with you and I happened to rectify that issue. That last time when you couldn't get a work or job or something and I made sure you got that. That last time you deserted recognition or reward or, you know, right here for what, you know, I made sure you got that. Your baby daddy, your baby mama was playing games with the child support. I made sure you got that. Your family was trying to pull a fast one on you and pull the house from up under you. And, you know, I made sure you got that. People was trying to defraud you and steal money out your bank account and use your name and fraud and do all kinds of things. I made sure that rectified for you. I got that. Somebody put an illegal charge on you. I got you. A lot of y'all went through some things and y'all made it through. Y'all made it through. And y'all say, no, Spirit, we ain't going to switch up at all. King of Cups, I love you. See that cup in the hand? I love you. Even if I only had one, I love you. That's the one I need. That's the Divine's cup. That's the only one cup that I need. Why? It's the Ace of Cups. It's the Ace of Cups. That's all you need to back them up off for you. You don't need nothing else. That's all you need. Look, High Priestess, that's all you need. I'm going to show you the card that popped back on me. That's all you need, High Priestess. That's all you need. This is unbreakable energy. Okay? You know about some storms. You know about some rainy days and rainy nights. You know about some cold days and some cold nights. You know? Some things I went through, Divine Collective. Man, listen. My enemy could never. My enemy could never. That's why I call them PUSs. You know why? Because they could never. And I was with my child. Baby. But I'll never forget that unbreakable moment. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that. It was cold, Divine Collective. It was cold, baby. That's all I can tell you. The action and what I was going through, it was cold. That's all I can tell you. Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. Spirit says, I'll be your happy family. I'll be your 10 of Cups. I'll put you in contact and close to people who really about that life. Who really about spreading, you know, love, peace, harmony, happiness, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Teach me something, man, so I can be better than I was the day before. Show me a better way. You don't have to show me your treachery and try to trigger traumas and all this stuff. Show me a better way. It's enough of that in the world already. It's enough. Most said, I'm going to transform situations for you where there be more celebrations. Okay? There'll be more healing for you. There is more healing for you. This is the 4 swords. This is healing after 3 of swords. After heartbreak. After backstab. After betrayal. After sneaky stuff. Sneaky-ish. Sneaky people. Underhanded. Conniving. Manipulative. Betrayers. Backstabbers. Master strategists. Come on, stop playing with me. They taking them knives out and trying to put them in you. Don't play with these people. Y'all know what your divine goddess Devi said. Don't play with these people. They will crush you. Take it serious. These people are strategists. They figure if they can get your mind, the body will follow. Keep your heart. Okay? Player, keep your heart. It's going to be new connections. Now when I see this 6 of Cups, I understand what they mean by changing the narrative of a story sometimes. These are going to be new connections. Where when I look back at the memory, it will be sweet. It will be a good memory. You don't have to keep running on that old program. You don't have to. I don't understand people. They feel like they're going to make you run on the old program. We're here to speak a new word. We're here to speak a new word. Page of Wands. New word about what? About that old shit. That old stuff. A new word. How you want to relay your history now? How you want to tell your story now? I want to tell my story where there's many victories. Many, many victories. I don't even think about this. I don't have to read that page again. Imagine me. That's the word. Being free, totally trusting you, trusting me. Finally, I can imagine me. Okay? It was hard to see. It was hard to see. Because you was focused. See these French fries? I saw a new kind of French fry today. I saw an ice cream dessert French fry. Yep, it looked like a pack of French fries. And when you open it, it's nothing but chocolate ice cream. Yeah, but it looked like French fries. When you bite it, it tastes like chocolate. Different. King of Fishes. This is about bread. This is about the money. This is about the money. Let's see. King of Fishes. Come here. Come on, a nice little book, y'all. Nice little book right here. You see that? Meow. Okay. Let's see this. Let me get it. I want to see what it says. Because they have an extra suit in here. It's the fish suit. Suite of fishes. Nature, the material world, stability. That's what that's all about. The fishes. When I see the fishes come up. Come on. Where are you at? 3, 4, 8, 10, 9. Here you go. King of Fish. Upright, prosperity, kind, and reliable. You see that? King of Fish. Upright, prosperity, kind, reliable. Good things to come. With your hard work and perseverance, you're well on your way to success. Castle. Seeing this king in your card means you're on the path to success. But ditch the lottery tickets. This is all about hard work, babe. Hard work, babe. Okay, K? KK. Hard work, babe. 8 of Fishes, babe. You working on that thing. You working on that victory. You working on that win. You see you? You good. Look, they're in the back. These are all the haters. People that want to drown out your voice. That was that music. I told y'all. They want to drown out. They want to overshadow it. But patience in the process. Patience. Queen of Cups. You see that? Relax. Chill. Sometimes you just got to take a minute. Let the energy breathe. And then you could be on your way. Once again, flying high. Six of Swords. This is travel. This is movement. All right? So that's my word, y'all. That's my word. Little Knight of Swords. You know, I just want to come through and figure out why they was trying to chop through that message. We aren't bothered, though. We got it figured out. We looked into it. We looked into it. Just know, Seven of Fishes, if you have been, like I said, in your head wondering how you're going to make ends meet, you know, how you're going to put this together for some of you, not all of you, for some. Like I said, it's been a little tough. It's been a little tough for some of you, trying to figure out where it's coming from. Don't worry. I'm here to bring you a message that things are changing. Keep working. Keep your vision. Keep your eye on the prize. Okay, that's my alarm backing up, spirit. That's hitting it on the head. All right? And it's okay to get a little rest because I can see a lot of you are exhausted. A lot of you are exhausted. This is the queen of making that bread. Queen of fish. That's the king of fish. This is the queen of fish. Let's see what the queen of fish say. As I let y'all know what it is, I gave y'all this message. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all the last thing once I give y'all the queen of fish. Queen of fish, upright, generous, caring, good business sense, comfy lady boss. And the king of fish built everything from the ground up. You are an example of having it all. A loving home, a thriving career, and the wisdom to guide others on your joyous journeys. With a little love, right? With the love, smarts, right? Smarts, intelligence, and financial savvy, you can achieve anything you set your whiskered mind to. You hear that, divine goddess? Okay? Queen of fish, king of fish. Queen of fish, king of fishes. Right here. And oh, as for that little karmic partner situation, oh, baby, look at them. They got themselves in a little situation. The devil. Just feeding them. Okay? They can have each other. It's a little brick, little coal over there. It's a lot of things going on. Okay? Homegirl didn't know. Homeboy didn't know what they were getting into. You know. You know. It's heavy lifting over there. It's heavy lifted over there. All right? Don't even worry about it. You good. The Most High said, I got this. I've been watching everything. You see this? Clean, baby. Cleaning up things nicely. Bringing clarity through. Okay? Clarity through. I am about to elevate you above a lot of circumstances. A lot of treachery. A lot of low vibrational things. I am about to elevate you above that. With this air balloon. You're about to be lifted to safety. You're about to be lifted to safety. Some of you are actually taking a flight. You're taking a flight. And you're going to take that leap. Remember earlier, I asked, will you take that leap? Where did I put it? It's up under here, I think. Here it is. Will you take that leap? Remember? Spirit is asking, will you take that leap into what? Into this. This is the card that it came out above. So will you take it? Here you are. Here you are. Do. Where? Ace of fishes. The big fish. The ace of fishes. So Spirit says, don't worry. You see that? Eight of swords. Look, people had you wrapped up, baby, trying to hang you out to dry. They want to hang you out to dry. Oh, baby. They want to wrap that heart up. Remember that heart? They want to wrap it up, baby. Wrap you up. Spirit says, don't worry, cowabunga. You moving forward? Cowabunga. Cowabunga. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Y'all said we hurt. White flag. We hurt. Man down. Spirit said, don't you worry about it. Get your ass up. Get up. I'm watching out. I'm watching out for you. Don't worry. I'm watching out. I'm watching. Look. You can chill. Look, Ten of Wands. I never seen such a calm Ten of Wands card in my life. Eating snacks, watching their phone. Spirit said, that's how I want you to move. Vibrate above it, baby. Vibrate above it. It's spiritual. It's not physical. It's spiritual. That's all I'm saying. Let's get this Ace of Fishes and we out of here. And we'll come back for another read. Since they want to shut your divine goddess Davy down. They want to do it, baby. This world don't scare me no more. Okay? It used to scare me, Divine Collective. What if nothing? What if nothing? Opportunity is knocking. What if that? What if opportunity knocks on your door? What about that? What if that? Let's see what that what if is. What if new opportunities, resources, and prosperity were dropped onto your plate? Just like this fish. Like a magic seed, but instead of flowers, it sprouts opportunities. Don't expect overnight results though. You gotta nurture this seed with a little effort. But the rewards, amazing. We're talking stability, security, and abundance. And abundance. So this is what we're talking here. With this perfect setup. You hear that, Divine Goddesses? It's perfect setup. That's what Eartha Kids said. They said, Eartha, why you can't seem to keep this man? Why you can't seem to keep the man in the house? And every time we turn around, we hear news about you getting married to a new boss or you getting connected with a new boss man or something. Eartha, she says, darling, let me tell you, I am too grand. I am too magnificent, okay, to be kept to one person. He can come and stay and enjoy all of me for a spell. But after that spell, baby, he can be on his way because I'm surely going to be on mine, darling. I have things to do, things to do, things to do. That's what Eartha Kids said, baby. She said, I'll toss up with him for a minute. But after that, baby, I got to skedaddle. I got to go. She said, he can come and enjoy the love and the life that I've created, but for someone to come in and change my love and my life to what they wanted to be held to the hell, no. She says, no, I'm going to sit on that throne. I'm going to sit on that throne. Okay? Well, Divine Goddesses, that is the tap-in message for this moment in time. I will be back shortly. It's your Divine Goddess, Davy. Okay? DEVI, or Devi, however you like to pronounce it. But it's your Divine Goddess. You already know. And I'm sending big love to you all. I want to say shout out and thank you to everybody that came through. What's up, Erica? What happened, Erica? What happened? Help. I see help. What happened? Jacqueline? Puma? Let me see. Hey, LT. You welcome, darling. Let me see here. Who is this? Let me see who don't want to be in here. Sometimes, y'all, we find people that don't want to be a part of the DGC. That's okay. That is okay. They constantly attacking you, girl. Let me see what their problem is. Girl, they're a hater. You know them haters be attacking. You got to protect yourself, girl. Yeah. Because surely if they had an opportunity to take you there, they would. They would. Let me see who's attacking you. Let me see who's attacking Erica. Spirit, tell me who attacking Erica. I see you have a lot of faith, girlfriend. Stand on it. Okay? These tests come to see what we about. The Divine Collective. They be wanting to talk junk. Oh, the Divine Collective is weak. They ain't on nothing. We gonna tear them down. We gonna laugh. Ha, ha, hardy, ha, ha. Right? I tell you, they out here, girl. Look. Look. Look at them. I tell you. They're manipulators. Right here. They like to throw shots. They like to laugh at the Empress. You listen. They call you a nerd. That's okay. That's okay. We'll be that. Okay? People think I'm lame. We'll be that. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever you think. I have these glasses on. I know some shit that you don't know. That's what I know. That's what I know. Dimples. Somebody could have dimples, or you could have dimples. I don't know. They could be a Gemini. This is a two-faced person right here. Okay? They show you one side when they want to show it to you, and another side during another kind of let me see how I'm gonna do this. They show you one side, but then when they're in front of the rest of the family, all of a sudden it's a switch up. They start acting weird. You're like, wait a minute, we was just by ourselves and everything was cool, but now we in front of a crowd and you acting weird. What's up with that? They have two sides to them. This is somebody who could be a hothead. All right, somebody who's aggressive. All right, mean even. Always talking, always have a lot to say. Could have an attitude all the time. Okay? This could be somebody with an imperfect smile, girl. Their teeth could be better. Okay? It says they're Middle Eastern. Okay, that means to me they could have a cocoa, a brown, what is it? Butter pecan, you know, those type of flavor complexion. Or that could be you. Okay? And it says most people think they are rude. This is a rude ass person. Look at them. Always talking, yelling or something. This is a mean person right here. That's a mean person. Anything else significant about this person? Anything significant about this person? Okay, this could be a 90s baby. This could be somebody who listens to hip hop or likes rap, hip hop, R&B, that kind of genre. They could be born in the 1990s, okay, or grew up or just grew up in the 1990s. They could like motorcycles or have a motorcycle or definitely have a vehicle. And like I said, this is somebody who always sitting around laughing. They could be silly, you know, which is no problem with being silly. I'm hella silly all the time, Divine Collective. No, but they trying to point fingers. They trying to point fingers. Okay? So it says I have Asian ancestry and I drive a pickup truck and a homebody. Somebody who could be always home. That could be significant. Anything else that's significant that we need to know? Could be a Capricorn out here. Anything else? Okay? Blue collar worker, somebody who could work with their hands, all right, or work outside in the elements. And once again, swag. This could be somebody who is a black African descent. They could like hip hop, like rap, just like the culture. Fresh as a mother. Fresh as a mother. You. We have body. This could be you or them. I don't know what just happened. It says my body is soft. Okay. Somebody here with swag. All right. Hip hop, rap. Where their pants sagging. They could be a Scorpio. They could be black or African a heritage, you know, Native American heritage, indigenous, person of color, from the Middle East. They could be from Africa. They could be from Asia, you know, or any of the Middle Eastern countries. They could be Hispanic, Spanish here. They could speak Spanish, Spanish ancestry. They could be into sports fan. Really into sports, okay? And they also could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Virgo as well. They could have an act. But let's see what their problem is, okay? So it definitely says they've been spreading rumors about you, child. They've been spreading rumors. Causing you to miss out or lose an opportunity. That's why they watch you. That's what they wanted, okay? I see big ocean energy with you, okay? Get you some sunflowers. Okay, Erica, get you some sunflowers. Are you in danger? Okay. They say causing unexpected body pain and numbness. So the only danger I see right now, Erica, is them throwing some type of, you know, energy, spell work, magic. Okay, magic. They want to block you emotionally and they want to cause you some type of physical pain. Okay, and they don't want you to think highly of yourself. They don't want you to think highly of yourself. There's no immediate danger, Erica, but at any time, you just never underestimate your opponent. Everybody has the ability to, you know, do something dangerous, but you just look, what I'm telling you. Come on, someone is doing black magic or juju work on you. That's the danger. That's what they're doing. I see it again here. They're working on your esteem, okay, causing you to lose out opportunities. They want you to feel down or bad about yourself, okay, and they do things to cause your energy to shift. Okay, when you don't feel good or when you don't feel, you know, great about yourself, it says causing you to act out of character, irrational emotions, mood swings, trying to make people think that you buck wild crazy or you out of your head or something. Okay? They want you to, people think you have some type of personality disorder. Okay? And they didn't want you to be able to be yourself. These people are envious of your career and the money that you make. You see that? Could even be males, child. Could even be males. Okay? What's a major energy that she needs to know? A major energy that she needs to know? A major energy that she needs to know? Major energy. Okay. They're constantly convincing people That they are this and that. Okay, that says it all. That says it all right there, girl. Okay, Erica, that's a wind down. That's a wind down. Possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection, girl. Get you something to wear. Keep on you, girl. Get you something to wear because they got their eyes on you, baby. They cannot stop watching you for some reason. They constantly convince people that they are this and that. You see the spell work on her face? Okay? They tell people to look into their damn eyes so they can try to convince them because what? All of this for what? Competition. You see it, right? You see it, right? Competition. That's why they bring you smoke. Always trying to one-up you. Why? Secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. Possibly somebody you was with for some of them. Okay? Or jealous just because you can pull somebody. You might be very attractive. You know what I mean? Or you cut them off. And what? They're still watching. They're still watching. You cut them off. These are also people you cut off. You know what I mean? Because of how they was acting. Or you could feel something. Maybe you couldn't see it. I've had that. It's like, God, show me what's hidden, what I can't see. Show me my enemies. And all of a sudden, come on, that's confirmation. And all of a sudden, your friends start disappearing. When you say, show me my enemies. And your friends start disappearing. Yeah. It says your closest friends hold grudges against you. You see that? Okay? And then we have, they secretly keep tabs on your every move. On your every move. All right, girl? So now you know what's up with whoever's, trying to hurt you, trying to harm you. It's more about magic. That means you have to get into it. Get into it. You seem very powerful to me, Divine Goddess. Get into it. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay? Yes. They talk about you behind your back. See that? They do. They do, girl. All right, y'all. That is the tapping. That's the tapping, yeah. When you get tired of enough being enough, you're going to open up your mouth and you're going to speak your truth. When enough is enough, you're going to open up your mouth and say what needs to be said to who it needs to be said to, and you're going to go off and mind your business and go take a nap somewhere. Because ain't nobody got no time for all of this emotional stuff. It's exhausting. It's tiring. Nobody got no time for that. Spirit wants you to be sitting nice, confident, comfortable. People trying to mess with your self-esteem, keeping you in constant competition. For what? These supposed to be friends? Competition with friends for what? It's crazy. But anyway, all right, y'all. That is the message. I will be back. I will be back. Okay. I will be back, y'all. You welcome, Erica. I hope that helped the big girl, because if you was feeling it, don't be thinking you losing your mind. Don't be thinking you bugging. People making you think you just starting crap with them. And no, this the haters exposed, baby. Okay? That's exposed. So you want to know what was going on? Yeah, everything you feel is for real. Do your 1, 2, and move away from that energy. It's time to block it. Let your faith speak louder. Let your faith speak louder. That's it. You stand on it. That's it. All right, y'all. That is the tapping. We will be back with another divine message. We're closing out the reading, and I will see y'all on the next one. Take care.